The vault door is behind me now, sealed like a memory. I stand on a ridge called a scenic overlook, though the land below is anything but peaceful. From here, the ruins stretch forever, broken homes and scorched earth fading into a dusty horizon. To survive out here, I have to carry the courage of heroes. A knight keeps his word even when the road is dark. A gunslinger keeps his hands steady and his eyes sharp. I do not have a castle or a dusty trail, just a vault suit and a 10mm. Father is somewhere out there, and if I want to find him, I must walk into a world that does not care if I live or die. My name is Mordecai, and this is my tale of two wastelands.
Hello, and welcome back to some more Fallout, A Tale of Two Wastelands, where we have just barely exited the vault, and I found out I can go prone. I don't know what mod I have lets you do that, but it's actually really funny. I think you can even like crawl like this. Anyways, we got places to be, and that involves, ooh, you even do a little roll. That's sick. And that involves Megaton over there, so we are going to make our way over there. We're not going to crawl over there. I don't have all day. That's so weird. I don't know what mod that is. Pretty cool, though. I wonder if it actually makes you, like, sneakier doing that or not. So we actually need to be very careful, because I'm pretty sure anything we run into will likely kill us. We do have a bunch of ammo with our 10mm, so that'll help a little bit, but you have to be able to hit with it. Ooh, drugs and frag grenades. I think those are always in there, actually. Letter from Vault Tech. We can read that. I think it's not too crazy long, is it? Okay, it's pretty long. I'll read it. Dear safety-conscious citizen, we are writing to inform you that your family was not selected for inclusion in your chosen Vault Tech facility. Your deposit has been retained and your application added to a waiting list for your preferred vault. In the interest of your family's security, in the event of a minor nuclear event, please consider relocating to one of these areas where Vault Tech facilities are available without a waiting list. For a full list of Vault Tech facilities with available accommodations in exciting locales such as Oklahoma and newly annexed Canada, contact your local Vault Tech representative. Vault Tech wishes you and your family the best of luck in an uncertain future. Vault Tech, Public Relations Department, Washington, D.C. RIP. So I would think, and I wish your character had more of this reaction when you leave the vault. Shouldn't your character kind of be freaking out right now? I would be freaking out if I had lived in a hole in the ground and you walk outside and this is what it looks like, and there's like a weird flying robot that's broadcasting Enclave music. That's something that's also stupid, is I have to turn off the radio for like copyright reasons. But I could probably leave it on for the Enclave radio station, because I think it's just like American music. We can try to pick this lock. It's very easy. It's the only type of lock we can actually pick. Nice. Honestly, not too bad. I'll take it all. But yeah, you're going to have to suspend some disbelief. Obviously, our character wouldn't know what caps were and that they were very valuable. Our character would probably be freaking out right now, based off the world he's walked into here. But, you know, it's a video game. It's not perfect. I really thought there were enemies here. Last time I played through this game, there were enemies like right here. And they chased me down and like one-shot me, so I'm okay with that. You aren't strong enough to sprint with this weapon. What, you're saying my strength 1 isn't good enough for you? We did pick up some leather armor right there, but I am going to keep our vault suit on, at least for a little bit. Hello.
Oh, thank God. Someone new. I need water, please. Water.
Will any water do? What is this place? Some kind of city? I'm sorry I don't have any water. What is this place?
It's Megaton. Have you been living in a hole or something?
Yes.
Everyone's heard of Megaton. They have plenty of water in there, but they only give it to residents or people who can pay for it.
Will any water do?
I've been drinking this irradiated shit, and I can't do it. I just throw it up now. I need purified water, please.
I don't have any.
Oh, please. If you find some, please.
Maybe. I kind of need it for myself.
The bomb is perfectly safe. We promise.
Never noticed that on the side of the Securitron. I don't think they all have that.
Have yourself a nice visit, partner.
All right, our first of many cities that we're going to walk
Well,
into.
I'll be damned. You're from that vault, Vault 101. I ain't seen one of those jumpsuits in a long time. Name's Lucas Sims, town sheriff, and mayor too, when the need arises. I don't know why, but I like you, boy. Something tells me you're all right. So welcome to Megaton. Just holler if you need something.
You know about the vault. Maybe you can help me. I'm looking for my dad. Middle-aged guy, graying hair. Nice town you got here. Nice hat, Calamity Jane, or say nothing. So this would be sort of almost like meeting your hero a little bit for Mordecai. You know, he's read all these books about cowboys, sheriffs, and here comes Lucas Sims, who's essentially the town sheriff. Have you seen my dad?
Sorry, I don't have time to keep tabs on every visitor. I'd ask around town.
Know anything about the area outside of Megaton? Tell me more about your town.
What do you want to know?
Why is it called Megaton?
The town's named after the bomb that's sitting in the middle of it. It hasn't gone off yet.
Seems like a really stupid place to build one, but does anyone around here know enough about it to make the situation safe?
I don't trust any of the locals to tinker with it. Besides, most people don't even realize it's still a threat. And hell, Cromwell and those crazies from the Church of Adam, they worship the damn thing. Why? Do you think you got the know-how to disarm it? For good?
No. I can try, I guess. I'm not going to for a while, but I can see about it.
Oh, all right. Fine. But listen here. Just take a look at it first. Go easy. If you get the job done, there'll be 100 caps in it for you.
100 caps? I don't need a reward. I don't even know what caps are.
Well, that's mighty decent of you. Just don't, go blowing us up, all right?
Know anything about the area outside of Megaton?
It's called the Wasteland for a reason. But there are settlements, too, spread all around. The human race is stubborn like that. To the south, you've got Rivet City. But don't bother going to D.C. The place is a war zone.
Okay, so we did mark that on our map. That's nice. I could use some directions around town.
Sure thing, partner. What do you need to find?
Where's the closest clinic? Is there a weapons dealer? Is there a bar? We don't need to ask that. We'll
Sure
go find it.
thing. What's on your mind?
All right, see ya.
Good luck. Careful around that bomb.
So, because Lucas Sims is such a nice guy, he even told us that there's a bobblehead in his house, and he doesn't mind if we take it. Yeah, obviously, we're gonna do a little metagaming, like grabbing this strength bobblehead, because there's never any reason to come into here. So I can't even roleplay us coming in here for any other reason. But yeah, we're gonna grab that because it gives us 25 more pounds of carry capacity, which I will take. I'd much rather have the +1 strength. But like I said before, TTW changes the effects of the bobbleheads, so just some extra carry weight. That's not bad, though. Our carry weight is not great. It's okay now. Here's the bomb. I don't think we can even attempt. Yeah, 25 explosives. Well, might be a while. Hello.
Now, I know I've never seen you in Megaton before. Well, let me guess. Just passing through, right? We get people trying to settle down here all the time. Anyway, if you're hungry, you came to the right place. What can I get you?
I'm looking for my father. Have you seen him?
Oh, man, you're looking for your dad? That is so sweet. Did he run out on you when you were a kid or something? Our parents died when we were kids. My brother Leo, he's the oldest. He raised my brother Andy and me. It was hard on him, but we turned out okay. But God, you don't want to hear about that. I'm sorry, but I haven't seen your dad. He didn't eat at the Brass Lantern. I'd remember if he did.
What can you tell me about Megaton?
Some people hate this place, but I guess that's their right. What the hell do they want out of life? Food, shelter, and safety. Works for me.
What's the word around town?
I ain't heard much, truth be told. I don't really ever leave the lantern. Too much work. Too few hours in the day, you know?
Yeah, I feel
Hey.
that. So she sells stim packs. That's pretty useful. We could get rid of all the drugs we have. You know, we're a nerd. We don't use drugs. Drugs are bad. Plus, you get addicted super easily, and that's just annoying. So we're not going to do that. I will buy a stim pack or two, though. Nice.
Enjoy. Come back if you need something. Good to see
Yeah, we do
you.
have to watch our food and water, and we have to sleep sometimes. It says hardcore, but we actually like started off with maxed out everything leaving the vault, which is pretty nice. Don't have to worry about it for a little while.
Ah, look at this! New blood! Tell me, boy, you ever hear of the Enclave? The last remnant of the good old USA they are. Now, I don't know you from Adam, but I got you pegged for a patriot, and any patriot worth his salt is gonna toss his gun in for the Enclave. Any day now, they're gonna roll up here, and then this nightmare will be over for good. But listen to me, Ramble. I'm Nathan. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for my father. Have you seen him?
Could be the guy I saw at Moriarty's saloon not too long ago. I'd ask there.
Oh, there you go. What is the Enclave?
They're the American government. The Eagle. People comma we the more perfect union.
Why do you support them?
Why? Why? Look around you. This is the good old USA. Sure, she looks a little bit different these days, but you're still on American soil. And even if you were born in some underground vault, you were born under the United States, which makes you an American. And it's your duty and my duty to support our country and our president, no matter what. Understand?
It's the duty of a citizen to question his government. I couldn't possibly care less about governments or presidents. You're right. My country deserves my unthinking and unquestioning support. So Mordecai, at the moment, in my mind, is trying to make friends. He's trying to get people to like him, so he might say things that he doesn't actually agree with or really have an opinion on, like in this case. But he wants people to like him, honestly. Like, he's always sort of been that way. He wants people to like him, but no one ever really does. So, yeah. My country deserves my unthinking and unquestioning support.
Now there's a proud patriot. After all, if they could do us wrong, we wouldn't have elected them in the first place, right? Yes, sir. Trust in the judgment of other people to know what's best for me. It's the American way.
Okay. What's the word around town?
I couldn't tell you, really. I talked to Manya, if you care that much. She's lived in Megaton longer than anyone.
All right.
Take care.
Yeah, we're going to talk to NPCs that don't have quests or really anything going on like that, just because it's fun. I haven't heard a lot of this dialogue for a long time. It's usually I'm just running around, picking up quests. Not really soaking it all in, but that's what this playthrough's
Now, where
about.
has that man got to? Well, hey there, stranger. I'm Manya. The old coot wandering around here is my husband, Nathan. If there's anything we can help you with, ask me. Don't ask Nathan. He'll just blabber at you about the damned Enclave all day.
Yeah, he already did that. What's the word around town?
There's only one thing that concerns me in this town these days. What my damn fool husband is doing. He wanders around here all day and all night, preaching about the Enclave and trying to get parts for his guns. I'm not sure who's the bigger fool, him or me. After all, I married him.
I know some old people that do that same thing. I had some questions about this town's history.
I can tell you just about anything you want to know, honey. Megaton's history ain't no secret.
What's this place made of?
Long ago, before the war, there used to be machines. They were like buses, but they flew through the sky, taking people anywhere they wanted to go. You didn't have to walk. You just went to the air station, bought a ticket, and took to the skies. Anywhere in the world, you just up and flew there. When the war happened, the machines started dropping from the sky. Everyone around here thinks that the bomb made the crater, but it didn't. The crater provided good cover from the dust storms, and when my daddy and the rest of the town decided to build the walls, they used what they had.
So why didn't they move the bomb? There are a lot of parts here just for one machine. Why build the walls out of some old plane wreckage? Why didn't they move the bomb?
Some of us wanted to, but the Church of Atom was just getting its start then. We needed their help to build the walls and clear the wreckage. If we'd have tried to move the bomb, they would have refused to help. Besides, a lot of people just wanted to leave it alone. It didn't seem to be hurting anything, and who knows what would happen if we messed with it.
There are a lot of parts around here for just one machine.
Good eye. You're right, honey. There are. There was an air station a couple of miles from here. It had been stripped of everything except the planes. My daddy got a bunch of people together to go out there, break apart the machines, and drag back what we could use. It took him a couple of months. You can't even tell where the air station was anymore. The Wasteland just took it back.
Why build the walls out of some old plane wreckage?
It's a hell of a lot easier than trying to find enough parts to build walls and houses from nothing. The scrap was there, why not use it? Besides, it's sturdy. It keeps the raiders and the dust storms out. Not all of us had the luck to be born in a vault, you know.
That's fair.
Sure thing, hun.
She has a lot of freaking dialogue. I don't know if I've ever talked to her this long. So how did the town start?
Well, originally, it started as a hole in the ground. My pappy talked about how his father and the original settlers just hid in this crater. It was enough to keep them safe from the dust storms. When things cooled down and people started wandering into the wastes, some stayed behind. The wanderers started coming back here to trade their stuff. By the time my pappy was born, the town was a full-on trading center. Pappy got rich on the caravan routes and eventually convinced the others to build the walls to hold off the raiders.
Why did they build the walls? So just a collection of traders in the beginning? So anyone can live here?
No, space is limited these days. You see all of these people wandering around here? They live up in the common house and aren't really citizens. Most people around here keep one eye open around strangers, but me, I can spot a raider spy at 100 meters. I'm not worried about it at all. But if having meetings and pretending to vote on things makes the others feel safer, so be it.
Okay.
If you say so, honey.
Where are you from originally?
I was born here, actually, just like my pappy. Oh, for a while I helped him scavenge and then later on his caravan. But traipsing around the wasteland is work for young people. After I met Nathan, I just wanted to stop moving around so much. We've been here ever since. Of course, I can't say that it's been good for Nathan's sanity.
Where did everyone else come from? Who's in charge?
Well, technically, no one. But you can't put two people in a room together without one of them trying to govern the other. But it depends on who you ask. Lucas Sims appointed himself the sheriff. He throws anyone out who causes too much trouble. But Colin Moriarty runs just about everything else. Not much happens here that he doesn't know about or plan.
Okay, tell me about Lucas Sims.
That man tries to bring law to this place. Lost cause, if you ask me. But I respect his trying. He does seem to keep people in line, though. Other than that weird cowboy thing of his, I don't have much to complain about.
Hey. Cowboys are cool. Tell me about Colin.
That man is the scum of the earth. He keeps the drunks around here soaking in liquor. And that poor Nova, that girl deserves better. And don't even get me started on how he treats Gob. Just because the boy looks dead doesn't mean that he should be treated like that. That man has his fingers in everything around here. Just watch what you say about him. It'll always get back.
All right.
All right, then.
That's enough for now.
Well, you come on back anytime you want to hear more. Send Nathan home if you see him.
Yeah, like I said, I kind of just want to soak in the atmosphere. I have not talked to these people for a very long time, maybe since the game originally came out. There's a holotape here. I forgot what this is.
You'll never guess who just showed up at my place. That android catcher from the Commonwealth. At first, I thought he was going to kill me. But it turns out he's an android himself. And he's gone rogue. I didn't believe him at first, but I'm convinced he's telling the truth. We need to find him a place to hide along the railroad. He also insists that we help him locate a trusted doctor and techie.
Yeah, so that's, I guess, part of the replicated man quest. Kind of an interesting prelude to the entirety of Fallout 4's, like, main story with the androids and whatnot. Pretty cool quest. You get a really good reward. We're, of course, going to do that at some point. But you got to go to Rivet City, and that is very far away in a very dangerous part of the map, so I don't know. Let's head to the tavern and try to talk to one of these people about Dad.
Come on, you piece of junk. Every day it's the same damn thing.
I told you, Gob, it ain't the radio. The Enclave station comes in fine. It's Galaxy News. Their signal's been shit lately.
Work. Come on, work. Wait, is that... Damn it. Why won't you work? Come on.
It's because I got a mod to turn off the radio.
Give it up.
I'm sorry.
Hey, Smoothskin. Do you need something? A drink, maybe? Anything? Anything at all?
So once again, we're going to have to suspend some disbelief here, because seeing something like this coming fresh out of the vault, you'd crap your pants. So let me think about it for a moment.
Wait, you're not gonna hit me? Yell at me? Not even berate me a little bit?
A ghoul shouldn't try to get too friendly with one of their superiors. See, our guy shouldn't know what a ghoul is, I feel like, but I hadn't planned on it.
Well now, that's a surprise. I'm used to every asshole smooth skin in this town giving me shit just 'cause I look like a corpse. I'm glad to see that there are a few worthwhile people around here. Listen, Moriarty'd have my head if he caught me selling at a discount. But for you, I'll risk it.
What a nice guy. I'm looking for my father, middle-aged, wearing a Vault 101 jumpsuit and a Pip-Boy. Have you seen him?
Oh yeah, I do remember a guy like that. Honestly, I usually keep my head down. I tend to get smacked around if I look customers in the eyes. But talk to Moriarty, he'll know more.
We can definitely not passing that speech check. Is there anything else you can tell me?
Look, Smoothskin, I've told you all I dare. Moriarty doesn't like me chatting with the customers like this. If he even thought I was talking to you, he'd tan my hide. Let me get back to work now before he sees us.
Bob, you're not going to get anything.
Okay, well, there's a lot of people in here for us to talk to, like Lucy.
I don't recognize you. New in town or something?
Sure am. Stopped in to find something to do. None of your business, maybe who wants to know. Sure am.
I hope by something to do you mean a job. Otherwise you want to talk with Nova. I'm looking for someone to make a delivery. Interested?
Potentially. I need more details before I can decide.
Hey, you're pretty smart for a Wastelander. I need you to deliver a message to my family. They live in a small settlement northwest of here. If you bring it, I'm sure my dad will pay you. I'll tell you more if you agree. Please, I could really use your help.
Hey, that's what I'm here to do. Help those in need.
Great. I'd like you to deliver this message to my family in the Arafu settlement. I haven't heard from them in months, and I'm worried. As soon as you get there, talk to Davis West. He'll be glad to pay you for the trip.
Okay, tell me about Arfu.
Sure. Be glad to, since you're doing me a big favor and all.
Where is it?
Arafu is northwest of Megaton, on an old overpass over the Potomac. If you follow what's left of the river, you can't miss it.
Do you think something bad happened to them?
No, not really. Maybe my letters just aren't arriving. Whatever you can do to get it there would sure be appreciated.
Okay, who else lives there?
Well, let's see. There's Evan King. He's like the sheriff of the town or whatever. Then there's my family, the Ewer family, and a lady who lives alone named Karen Shenzi.
Okay. Is there anything dangerous around there?
What? Apart from the wasteland critters, slaver raiding parties, raider hit squads, and occasional landmine? No, it's completely safe. If this was easy, I'd go myself, you know.
Ooh, giving me some lip. All right. See ya.
Hey, thanks again for doing this for me. It means a lot.
Yeah, we'll see when we actually do that. It's very far away.
Who do we have here? My. Just when I had all but given up hope. My dear boy, I'm very happy to make your acquaintance. I am Mr. Burke. And you, well, you are not a resident of this putrescent cesspool. That makes you a rather valuable individual.
It does?
Don't you see? You're a free agent. You have no ties here, no interest in this settlement's affairs. Megaton means nothing to you. I represent certain interests who view this town, this Megaton, as a blight on a burgeoning urban landscape. If this settlement were to go away, why, who would really care? Certainly not you or I.
Going to destroy the town?
No. I'm merely a recruiter. You get to have the real fun. The undetonated atomic bomb for which this town is named is still very much alive. All it needs is a little motivation. I have in my possession a fusion pulse charge. Once rigged to the bomb, it will be detonated by you at a secure location. Easy money, my friend.
It's so hard to say no to Lucy and the Chance. Barter, 1 out of 60. Sims wants me to disarm. I'm not going to let you try and do this. Leave. All right, Mr. Burke, I'll let you do it. Megaton will burn. You're out of your mind. There's no way I'm helping you. Sims wants me to disarm it.
Sims is an idiot. He prides himself on his position as mayor and sheriff of this scrapyard.
I'm going to defuse it instead.
I advise you against that particular course of action. If you interfere with my employer's wishes, you will find he can be quite disagreeable.
Which is funny because the guy he's working for is actually not very disagreeable at all. He's usually in a pretty good mood. I'm not going to let you try and do this. Leave now. You're out of your mind. There's no way I'm helping you.
Now that is a disappointment. Well, if you change your mind, the offer still stands. Good day.
We should go tell the sheriff about that.
Hey,
seems like we don't want that guy.
Hoo-wee, look at you. Now, I haven't seen one of those vault jumpsuits in, wow, a long time. Pretty damn good condition, too. Name's Billy Creel. You call me Billy, all right? I know Megaton looks more like a boneyard than a town, but it ain't all bad. Take me and Maggie, for instance. We make do just fine. I trade the stuff I scavenge, and she helps keep me on the straight and narrow.
Who's Maggie?
Oh, sorry. I guess I got ahead of myself, huh? Maggie's 9. Sweetest little girl you'd ever care to meet. We take care of each other. I ain't never had a daughter, but if I did, I'd want her to be Maggie. I took her in when her parents got killed by raiders. That was 2 years ago. It was a pretty bad scene. Small settlement up north. I'd stopped in to trade some salvage, and the whole place had been wiped out. I found Maggie hiding under a bed, in the same room where her parents had been butchered. We've been together ever since.
I feel like Fallout 3 does a really good job setting the scene of how, like, messed up the wasteland is. Like, yeah, this guy, like, adopted a girl because her parents were killed. You're like, oh, that's, you know, that's sad that happened, but it's sweet. And he's like, oh, yeah, you know, she was hiding under the bed where her parents were butchered. Oh. Okay. Don't have anything to say to that. Know anything about the area outside Megaton?
All I know is that I spent too much time out there, and beyond that, I ain't gonna talk about it.
All right, geez. What do you do around here?
Me? I deal with the caravan suppliers. I used to ride with those guys, so they cut me some good deals. Helps keep the town supplied. But more importantly, I take care of Maggie. Of course, she's getting a little old to have Billy looking over her shoulder all the time.
What can you tell me about Megaton?
Megaton is the best little town you'll find in the capital wasteland. Don't let anyone tell you different. Strong walls, strong people, and strong booze. We've got everything you need to make a life these days.
What's the word around town?
People have been saying that there's something wrong with the water purifier. But old Walter's been keeping that thing running for decades. I'm not worried. No reason it'd pick now to go down for good, would it?
Maybe.
Catch you later.
Tired. I think I'm gonna knock off early. I know you won't mind.
I remember a time when you screwed more and complained less, Nova dear. Ah, but for the good old days.
You're all heart. You know that, Colin?
It's why you love me, Nova dear.
All right, let's talk to Nova first.
Hi there. I'm Nova. New to Megaton, huh? Do yourself a favor and keep walking. Some of us stay for a few days, and then it's 5 years later.
I'm looking for my father. Have you seen him?
Yeah, I remember that man. I saw him talking to Moriarty. It's hard to forget handsome men like that.
I've had enough of you. Tell me what I want to know before I slap it out of you. Oh, that's an interesting dialogue option. We're not going to pick that. Look, if you can give me more information or point me in the right direction.
Yeah, I'll help you. Then Moriarty kicks my sweet ass out the door. Sorry, kid. If you want to know more, Moriarty is the only one who's going to help you. Talk to Gob. He hates Moriarty more than I do. Maybe he'll tell you something, but I doubt it.
Yeah, he wouldn't tell me anything. What were you saying about those radio stations?
Huh? Oh, you mean why was Gob banging on that radio? Well, out there in the wastes, there are 2 stations that broadcast. There's the Enclave station. I don't know who they are, but I think it might just be some pre-war broadcast on a loop or something. And there's Galaxy News Radio. It's run by a guy named Three Dog, somewhere down in D.C., but the signal went down a while ago.
Okay. How much for a room? What's the story with the bartender? What's it take to hire you? What's all this about Galaxy News? What's the story with the bartender?
Who, Gob? Well, if you can get past how he looks, he's a sweetheart. Colin's awfully hard on him, though.
Where did he come from?
He don't talk about it much, but apparently there's a whole city of ghouls somewhere down in D.C. He's mentioned his mother a couple of times, but other than that, he won't really say. He's been here for, I guess about 15 years now, ever since Moriarty bought him off those slavers.
Why is Moriarty so hard on him?
Well, the miserable bastard is hard on all of us, but Gob gets it the worst. I guess just because he's different, you know?
That's messed up.
Sure thing, baby. What did you have on your mind?
What's all this about Galaxy News Radio?
You serious? Oh, you must have come from that vault, right.
Sharp
It's
eyes.
the only free radio station left in the Wasteland. The guy who runs it, Three Dog, he's like the only person who seems to give a shit. He keeps talking about fighting the good fight or something. Better than the crap on the other station.
Alright, well, see ya.
Take care of yourself, hun.
Do you want something, or are you just looking to get your ass beat? Oh,
And here's the
hi.
guy we need to talk to. Hello.
Colin Moriarty, at your service. Welcome to Moriarty's. My saloon, my home, my slice of heaven in this backwoods little burg. If you've got the caps, I've got your pleasure. Please sit down, make yourself comfortable. Your troubles are a thing of the past.
Looking for my father. What's this all about? Galaxy News Radio. Know anything about the area outside Megaton? What do you do? What's the word around town? Know anything about the area outside of Megaton?
The Wasteland? Why the hell would you want to go out there? Listen to me, lad. Megaton has everything you could possibly need. Why go anywhere else?
What do you do around here?
I keep these yokels knee-deep in booze and poon. They keep me knee-deep in caps. It's a fair trade, if you ask me.
What can you tell me about Megaton?
Stay the fuck out of me business, don't go where you don't belong, and buy your drinks here. That's all you need to know.
What's the word around town?
I own a saloon, kid. Rumors are part and parcel. So, I'll give you this one for free. Not sure if you've met her, but Lucy West, that pretty young thing? She's afraid. Of what, of who, I couldn't say. But you can feel the fear on her.
Okay, can you tell me about Galaxy News?
Galaxy News Radio is some loudmouth radio station located in the ruins of D.C. Three Dog, the king of that loony bin, keeps yapping about fighting some good fight or something. A bunch of crap. But I suppose if you wanted to know what was going on in the Wasteland, that's the place to go. Me, I could care less.
Alright, I'm looking for my father, middle-aged guy, wearing a Vault 101 jumpsuit. Have you seen him?
My God, it's you. The little baby boy all grown up. Persistent little bastard, ain't ya? Then and now, it would seem. It's been a long time, kid. Oh, your daddy passed through here all right. Here and gone. Got what he came for and then left. I'm assuming you'll do the same, correct?
My father and I were born in Vault 101. Spill it if you know what's good for you. Do you know where he went after visiting? The first time you play through this game, you assume you're born in Vault 101. But there's a lot of hints that you aren't, that the game is almost a little overt with. Like at the very beginning when your dad's talking about, like, I know you'll have to get used to the light down here. It's like, okay, well, it's because I wasn't born down here. So yeah, I think Mordecai is smart enough to know that he was not born down there, so he's not going to say that. You know where he went after visiting here.
You seem like a nice kid, so I'm going to be straight with you. Your dad was here, and now he's not. And yes, I know where he went. But what you're asking me for is information, and information is a commodity. Let's say 100 cops, and Daddy's location is yours. Very reasonable.
I don't have 100 caps.
All right, kid. Let me help you out. You know, for all time's sake. If you don't have the cops to pay for the information, then maybe you could do a little favor for me.
How about this? No, so you want me to do your dirty work? Sure, anything to get the information.
Eager, eh? Good. I like that. It's nice to have a doer in this shithole of a town for a change. This junky bitch named Silver borrowed quite a few caps from me. Claimed she could start funneling Jet and Psycho to me for a good price. Problem is, she scrammed with the loot and set herself up in Springvale so she can inject herself into a stupor. Get the caps she owes me and they're yours. Yours to pay me with, anyway.
Sure, we can do that.
A bit of caps for so much information. Think about it.
Hello, Nova.
Alright, I think we've talked to everyone in here. Exhausted their dialogue options, and I feel like that's most of the important people in Megaton. Most of them are in that tavern.
I'm not supposed to talk
There are a
to
couple
strangers.
more here.
Dad usually doesn't like when I talk to strangers.
Who takes care of you?
My dad, of course. He teaches me to shoot and about the law and keeping people safe. When he's not busy protecting the town, that is.
Who else is around town?
There's the stalls. They were in the Brass Lantern. I go there to eat with my dad sometimes. Doc Church runs the clinic. The confessor's a little weird, but him and Mother Maya are always nice to me. There's also Moriarty, but Dad says I'm not allowed to talk to him.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to. What do you think of Megaton?
It's great. My dad says that one day I'm gonna get to be sheriff, just like him. Sorry.
Sorry, what? Also, I like how she's just walking down the hill.
God
What a
bless the
baller.
USA and nowhere else.
All right, well, let's head into Crater Side Supply, the classic first store. Where are you going?
Hey, I hear you're that stray from the vault. Oh, I haven't seen one of you for years. Good to meet you. I'm Moira Brown. I run Craterside Supply, but what I really do is mostly tinkering and research. Say, I'm working on a book about the Wasteland. It'd be great to have the foreword by a vault dweller. Help me out, would you?
How could you not love Moira Brown? Her voice is so irritatingly wholesome. Sure, I've got plenty to say about life in the vault. Where'd you get that vault suit back there? Yeah, there is a vault suit. I guess I didn't really see it. I've got plenty to say about the life in the vault.
Great. Just tell me what it's like to live underground all your life, or to come outside for the first time, or whatever strikes your fancy.
It wasn't paradise, but it wasn't bad until Dad left. This outside place is amazing. In the main room, I can't even see the ceiling. I was sent as an ambassador from the utopia of Vault 101. Bow before my glory. How do you people live out here? We had food dispensers back in the vault. It was cramped, dark, and the food sucked. Good riddance. It wasn't paradise, but it wasn't bad either until Dad left.
A runaway dad, huh? I've seen plenty of them before, but none with the big 101 on their back. Good luck finding him. Maybe the armored vault suit will help you out there, huh? That'll be good for the book. In fact, want to help me with the research? I can pay you, and it'll be fun.
So this is something I could actually see Mordecai being very excited about, getting the opportunity to co-write a book with someone. Maybe that's something he's always wanted to do with how much time he spent in the vault reading. He's like, yeah, I want to write my own book. What's the book you're working on?
Well, it's a dangerous place out there in the wastes, right? People could really use a compilation of good advice, like a wasteland survival guide. For that, I need an assistant to test my theories. I wouldn't want anyone to get hurt because of a mistake. Nobody's ever happy when that happens. No, then they just yell a lot at me with mean words.
All right, let's get started.
Good enthusiasm! Now, I think the first chapter will have to be about surviving day-to-day dangers. Things like where it is and isn't safe to find food, the dangers of radiation, and how to avoid and even profit from dangerous landmines. Ooh, sounds like fun, doesn't it? Which do you want to do first?
Getting food doesn't sound so bad. What are you looking for?
Well, food and medicine. Everyone needs them once in a while, right? So they need a good place to find them. There's an old super-duper Mart not far from here. I need to know if a place like that still has any food or medicine left in it.
Okay, I'll check it out.
Oh, great! Food is most important, but see if you can get medicine too. And if there's nothing to find, then just come back in one piece, okay?
Okay. Have you thought about disarming the bomb? What do you know about the android from the Commonwealth? Do you sell any specialty items? Can you repair my equipment? Can I ask about your work and how my research fits into it?
Sure thing. I'm an open book. What do you want to know?
Why can't you do this research yourself? How's the book coming? What do you do here?
Why, I'm an inventor, a tinkerer, and a general genius of junk. One person's junk is another's treasure, you know. And traders bring in lots of junk, so I get dibs on anything particularly nifty. Sure, I don't have as much to sell, but it's more fun this way.
Okay, what do you have for sale?
Sure thing.
We can get rid of some stuff here, maybe. We did get the armored vault suit, so we could get rid of the leather armor for now. So some of this stuff I always keep as a sort of sentimental thing, like the BB gun. Like, I feel like we should keep that because our dad gave it to us, you know, it's not like it's just garbage we found. I think there are, yeah, the 9mm, that's a New Vegas weapon, so I think the loot is somewhat distributed between the two wastelands. So we should see 9mm over here, but you'll also find Fallout 3 guns in New Vegas, so that will be cool. Also, recharger rifles could be good. And she actually doesn't really have anything that good, so. She has some comic books, which could be good, but we're looking more for actual books like these two. Of course, the first two you find are pretty useless for us. I don't really want to increase our melee weapons or unarmed right now, so.
Good hunting.
Not gonna do that. I don't know where she's going. She was walking out like she was leaving the town. All right. Is there anything else here? Kind of, but there's not a lot we can actually do because our stats are so low. I kind of feel like, well, let's keep talking to people. This guy has a job for us. We just can't do it yet.
What do you need?
What can I do to help around here?
Well, it's no secret that the old water treatment plant is on its last legs, and I'm the only one in town that can keep the damn thing running. I spend so much time up in the plant that I can't take care of the leaks that keep springing up in the pipes around town. Now, I don't expect much from strangers, but if you've got the know-how, I need someone to hunt down and repair those leaks.
How many leaks are there?
From the pressure in the plant, my guess is that there are 3 of them scattered around town. Check along the pipes and the valves, but they might be a bit tricky to spot.
All right, I'll keep it in mind.
I hope you can help. If folks knew how bad it was getting up here, well, I don't know what would happen.
Okay, what do you do around here? What can you tell me about Megaton? What's the word around town?
Well, people have been saying that the water purifier's about to go. Honestly, I'll tell you what I tell them. I've been keeping that wreck going for 35 years, and this is the first time I've ever had a problem I couldn't fix.
That's comforting. What can you tell me about Megaton?
What can I tell you about Megaton? Well, that fucking bomb is killing us all slowly. How's that for a piece of information?
What do you do around here?
I take care of the water purification plant. This old rusted hunk keeps us in clean water. For now.
Okay.
Well, back to work.
Back to work. Yeah, we can't do that quest right now. Our repair skill is way too low. But, you know, we'll do it eventually, as long as it doesn't break before then. I don't think it ever actually does. Is there anybody else worth talking to? I don't know. Kind of not really, so... Of course, you have our good old friend Jericho here, who will never join us unless we get the Charisma Bobblehead, which I think lets you recruit any companion.
Oh, look. Another one of your pampered vault assholes.
Maybe it's speech.
Look here, vault asshole. I don't like you. Stay clear of me and we'll have no trouble.
You don't look like you belong here. What's your story?
There ain't much to tell. I used to live out in the wastes. I was a real bastard back then. But I've put all that behind me.
Have you ever considered getting back out there?
What? Back out where?
Out there in the waste, man. You must be bored to tears. You know what? Forget I said anything.
Why the fuck would you start saying it if you weren't gonna finish? Back out where? What are you talking about?
Out there in the waste. You must be bored in here.
I left all that behind me. There's nothing but bullshit out there. Killing, stealing, violence. I'm not that guy anymore.
You're right. That does sound terrible.
Nah. Yeah, you're right. Stupid idea anyway.
We could get a companion. I don't think he'll join us because we're not evil enough, but it would help a lot considering the situation we're in right now. I'm usually not a very big fan of companions in most Bethesda style games. I like them in Mass Effect, Dragon Age, games where they're meant to be played with companions, obviously.
You're looking for the mayor or the sheriff?
Yeah, I don't really like companions in Bethesda games. They're not too bad in New Vegas. It's technically not a Bethesda game because they actually have a lot to say and they have their own personal quests. Same with Fallout 4 and Starfield. So I will tend to grab them. Like when we get to New Vegas, we'll grab all the companions at some point. We might even grab all of them here, but they don't really have a lot to say. They're pretty quiet. Yeah, we're gonna go into this house because we need to get some caps from Moriarty, so he'll tell us where our father is. And we need to talk to Silver over here, so that's what we're going to do. We should use a stim pack, though. Kind of just near death all the time. I think we can also eat food. That gives you a little bit of health back, right? Yes. It does give us some radiation, though. All right. Let's save. See what's going on in here.
Who the hell are you?
Oh.
Where'd you come from? Did Moriarty send you?
It's very nice talking to you through a wall, but yes, he says you owe him caps. Hand over the caps, I'll be out of your way. I don't deal with junkies. Hand over all your caps now. Yes, he says you owe him some.
That bastard. He's a liar. He just wants me dead. Those caps are all mine. I earned them.
Give me all your caps and I'll tell him you were killed by raiders. Slow down, tell me your side of the story. I don't care, I'm just here for caps. I don't deal with junkies. Okay, tell me your story.
Look, I used to work for that slob, doing, you know, favors for guys. Well, I got sick and tired of it. I told Moriarty I'm taking my share of the caps and leaving. I even slept with the pig to seal the deal. Next morning he tells me I couldn't leave. So I bolted. I took my money and ran. Now he's branded me a thief and a junkie and sent his cronies to find me. I guess I need a new hiding place.
Yeah, you're like down the street. Not the best hiding place. You know what? Keep your caps. I'll tell him you're gone. Look, give me some of your caps. I'll tell him you're gone. I mean, keep your caps. Kind of want to know where my father is, though. Keep him. I'll tell him you're gone.
You'd do that for me? I can't believe it. You hardly even know me. Thanks, kid. You watch yourself out there.
Yes. Nice to finally see you. It was really fun talking to that curtain. So, I don't know. The whole story here, I mean, maybe she's telling the truth, is kind of like, I don't know who's lying and who's not, because there is like Jet and Psycho and all this other stuff. And she sounds a little high, doesn't she? So,
to see you.
I think she is actually a junkie. But yeah, Moriarty probably isn't telling us all the real details. Like, I think this is full of drugs. We can't take any of it because she's still here. I thought she would disappear or leave, but I don't know if she ever actually does. All right, well, I think I am going to end the video there for today. I know we spent the entire video just talking to people in Megaton, but to me, that's part of it. Getting to know the locals, getting to learn about the world, because that's how I used to play when I first played this game, is I talked to everybody, because you never know. There's going to be a quest. There's going to be some cool location discovered. You never know. And so that's how I plan on playing this series in general, is we're going to take our time a little bit, get to know the world. It's what Mordecai would do. He's trying to meet people. He's trying to make friends. Next time we will head to Super Duper Mart and attempt to do the quest there. We'll see if I don't just get one shot. We'll also possibly make enough money from just doing that to pay Moriarty. But yeah, if you've enjoyed this content and have made it this far, consider liking, subscribing, and hyping up the video if you have not already, as it does help the channel immensely. Other than that though, thank you for watching, and peace out.